More speech and fewer mistakes. Mark Zuckerberg plans to join the party. He plans to change the way Facebook and Meta view censorship. He plans to send Meta into orbit with the likes of X and Starlinking himself to the free speech movement. Now, we're going to get into what he has said and how I feel about it and what I perceive it to be, but I want to get you guys' opinion as well. So we're going to take a look at exactly what Facebook plans to change right after this. It's time to get back to our roots. These are the words of Mark Zuckerberg as he speaks on Facebook, returning to a place where open dialogue was a thing. People had fights, they had discussions, they had debates. They wanted to know things and learn things, and they weren't censored. They weren't made to believe that this way of being is the only thing out there, and this is what we need to do. Fact checkers that was kind of being politically driven, not even kind of. Mark Zuckerberg himself admits in a video that I'm going to show you guys that Facebook did fall victim to becoming a victim-making machine of censorship. In his own words, millions of people on the platform were affected by this censorship. And he wants to get the company back to its old roots of when you can debate, have dialogue, and discussion. Now, is that a bad thing or is that a great thing for Meta? Are they just trying to piggyback off this newfound free speech movement with the likes of Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy, Tulsi Gabbard, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, you name it, Donald Trump pushing it, and plenty others of the like? Now, is Meta going to actually stand on this, or is this just more so virtue signaling to say, hey, you guys on the far right, or you guys on the right period, or people who lost faith in us, you can come back to Facebook now. You can say what it is that you want to say. Now, in his words, he plans to phase out their old way of doing things and moving towards community notes like X does, and just, allow the people to decide what it is that they don't want to see, what it is that needs to be fact checked or flagged or deleted from the platform. Not Facebook moderators or people on the platform that is being pushed by political agendas or just flat out do not care about anything but their side of the argument, whether it's left or right. Now, I'm betting that Mark Zuckerberg wants to clean their hands, so to speak, with the woke movement, remove Meta from being associated with oppression and censorship, and move them back towards just being the, hey, come buy stuff off of here, come post your feelings and share family photos and talk to your friends and engage in debate and discussion like we used to on here. We're not going to do the whole, hey, we're just going to keep marginalizing these people and uplifting these people. And then it just eventually dissolves our company into just this dark space of nothingness because nobody believes it anymore. Nobody wants to be associated with this company anymore. So let's get into a couple of the things that Mark Zuckerberg specifically wanted to address: immigration and the topic of gender, which are two highly volatile conversations to be talking about. Even in the Facebook discussion, it can lead to tempers flaring. So with Facebook's newfound policy that they will be phasing in, it seems to us that we will now be able to discuss these different things without the fear of being deleted, censored, or reported just because we wanted to address something that's an actual problem going on or perceived problem or could be a problem. We can now discuss these things. Now let's get into what Mark Zuckerberg specifically said himself so we can further discuss this in the comment section below. If you guys like this type of content and want me to shoot more of this, let me know. But without further ado, let's get into the video of Mark Zuckerberg speaking on them phasing out their old way of thinking and bringing in the new. I forgot. Gotta turn it on for y'all.
The recent elections also feel like a cultural tipping point towards once again prioritizing speech. So we're going to get back to our roots and focus on reducing mistakes, simplifying our policies, and restoring free expression on our platforms. More specifically, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to get rid of fact checkers and replace them with community notes similar to X, starting in the US. We tried in good faith to address those concerns without becoming the arbiters of truth. But the fact checkers have just been too politically biased and have destroyed more trust than they've created.